Previously on Project Runway.
Welcome to your inspiration for this challenge. You will be creating 3 looks. So this challenge determines who among you will be going to Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week.
This is not a regular runway, this is the runway. I feel a lot of pressure.
You're just gonna think that sewing for 4 months is all that it takes. This is something that I've worked for years.
Anya, you're returning to New York. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Victor, congratulations, you're in.
Thank you, guys.
Joshua, you're in. Laura, I'm sorry, you're out. Kimberly, that means you will return back to New York.
Final 4. Congratulations to all 4 of you.
I got a kiss!
This is Project Runway.
The winner of Project Runway will receive $100,000 from L'Oreal Paris to start their own line, the fashion spread in Marie Claire magazine, a $50,000 technology suite from HP and Intel to enable their creativity and run their business, and the opportunity to design and sell an exclusive collection on piperlime.com. The model paired with the winner of Project Runway will receive a fashion spread in Marie Claire magazine and $25,000 from L'Oreal Paris Studio Secrets Professional.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Congratulations on making it to this point. How does it feel?
Surreal.
Surreal is the word.
This is my dream. This is where I want it to be, and I just can't wait to go there. I can't. I can't.
All 4 of you will be designing a collection, but only 3 of you will be competing at Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week. There are no guarantees. I'm going to give each of you $9,000 and 5 very short weeks to create a 10-piece collection. All right, let's bring out the lovely Tim Gunn. Hi, Tim!
Designers, you know I'm going to be coming to check in on the progress of your collections before you know it. So good luck to all of you.
Blow us away. All right, I see you back here in New York. Good luck.
Bye, Tim.
Bye, Tim.
See you soon.
Can you believe we're leaving now? When you're in it, it seems like it's gonna be forever, and then it's over.
Well, my dear, we made it.
Does not feel real.
Going home.
I'm going to check in on the progress of our finalists and see the status of their collections. First, I'll be checking in with Kimberly in White Plains, Maryland.
Thank you.
Just having him here is just over the top. I'm so excited. You have no idea.
You don't look like someone who's been toiling away at a collection, so I hope you have been.
I have.
You look fabulous.
Oh, thanks. I don't know how. Since I've been home from Project Runway, I have not slept yet. Come on in, Tim.
What a nice studio space.
Thank you.
This is great.
So let me just show you some of my inspiration for the collection. Growing up in Brooklyn, pre-gentrified Brooklyn, it wasn't as...
It was rough.
It was rough. It was
Yeah.
really rough. So I elevated and, you know, to make something of myself with my clothes, I want the Brooklyn girl to do that as well. So I embraced what Brooklyn was then and what it is now. It was just so clear while I was there that this is what really moves and motivates me. Being an urban girl, but transformed. I am going to open up with this number. So it's a little leather jacket. I fell in love with this kind of accordion pleated.
I like the combination.
This is the updated sweatpant. You see like a little sliver of leg going through it?
So what's being paired with that pant?
This crop top is slung off the shoulder and it has like a bow woven into the back. My girls are gonna have, these are gonna be the earrings.
The earrings and the bracelets. They're all of a piece. They're all this
Yes, I have this great
woven rope.
Yes.
Okay. This is you. It's not as though I've arrived here and then suddenly I'm questioning who is this designer? What happened to Kimberly? This is very you. Take some risks.
Okay.
Wow them.
Right. Okay. Hey, everybody. Look what I have. This is my sister, Shelly.
Shelly, you got
This is my niece,
How
Amy.
gorgeous are you, Avery?
She walks around the house and she's like, Tim Gunn, work. Shortly after my mom passed away in 1993, so I was 17. I had to, make it on my own. We grew up together.
Right next door to each other, and Tasha lived across the street.
Yeah.
My two best friends, and then my sister. They are so monumental in this entire experience and going after my dreams.
What was Kimberly like growing up other than a troublemaker?
Always
Yes.
creative. Since we were very young,
Okay.
Kimberly always had the foresight, trendsetter from the beginning, very comfortable and confident in her look. Always the boots in the midsummer with the tank top.
I absolutely know, without a doubt, that I get my fashion sense from my mom. From her fashion sense, to me, I thought she was it. She was my idol.
Cheers.
Winning Project Runway, I would be the first African-American person. So that would mean a lot to me to be one of the emerging African-American designers.
Next, I'm in Trinidad to check in with Anya.
Tim!
Hey, I thought about being casual, but I thought you won't know it's me.
No, I won't recognize you. The sea is a huge part of the rhythm of my life, When I'm not near the sea, I feel very different.
How beautiful this is.
Oh, thank you.
Wow. Hi.
Today, Tim is gonna meet two of my brothers, Eve and Will. My brothers are my biggest fans. They really support me and always have. And it really was losing our brother that spirit, a whole appreciation for life. My brother, Pilar, losing him at a young age, at 18, meant that he was not getting to live his dreams, and so I felt a tremendous amount of commitment to living mine. My brother Pilar walks with me every single step of the way.
That's beautiful. So how does your inspiration translate into the collection?
The best thing for me to do is to show you the fabrics. I couldn't have imagined finding this. Looks like Under the Sea without being too literal.
It's beautiful. I do want to hear you talk about the items that you've made.
What I have to show you really are where I'm going in terms of a palette, which I'm very happy with, but where I'm not so clear is shapes and actual, the actual garments. Therefore, I'm a little bit behind in terms of construction. I haven't been able to draw a new shape yet.
My visit here is to help support you, help give you a reality check. And my feeling from listening to where you are right now is that you need it because you're at a juncture now where there just isn't time.
I've just sort of been in a rut.
See your workroom for the next couple of days as being this intensive incubator where you just make muslin shapes.
Okay. I'm really just stuck, and I have to get moving.
It's time.
Yeah.
And you don't have a lot of it.
Coming up on Project Runway.
I'm really confused by the dress. I think it's one of the homeliest textiles I've ever seen in my entire life. It makes me want to weep. Next, I'm back in New York to check in with Victor.
Hi, Tim. How are you? Oh my God.
Wonderful space, wonderful light. This is really fantastic.
Thank you.
So you have a good trajectory going?
The whole collection theme is called Urban Coast.
Okay.
Yes. And the pictures are basically photos that I took in Guadalajara, Jalisco. I originally went to Mexico to go to my brother's death anniversary. And, taking those pictures and grabbing those pictures really means a lot because it means a little bit of my brother. It has a little bit of him.
So you began with a very clear vision.
Yes.
I'm impressed already.
This is kind of like the classic Nina, the one that I did for her.
The print is spectacular.
This is a strapless, but bring this on top of it. Because this fabric in the bottom is soft, I think that
This
makes it.
does the whole thing.
Yeah. The last one is the gown. I'm layering it with this on top.
This jacket is fantastic. I love the jacket. I'm really confused by the dress. It could be a flat note in what is otherwise a wow collection.
Okay.
After all this has walked, not there effing socks off.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, so this is my house over here.
It's a big building.
Oh, hi.
Hey, you've got to be David.
Yes, hi, Tim. Nice to meet you.
I've been with David for 5 years, and David and I are very serious. We love each other. We're best friends.
How'd you meet?
The old-fashioned way.
At a bar.
I don't know, it's so cheesy, but it was like love at first sight, you know?
But that's really nice.
Coming from an immigrant family and getting here, doing the American dream will be like the dream for myself, for my mom, for everybody.
Finally, I'm checking in with Joshua, who's also in New York.
Since I've returned back to my apartment here in Sunnyside, Queens, I am working on, you know, the most important collection of my life.
What was Joshua like to grow up with?
He's always done so many things, sports to theater.
You're a sports guy?
Oh, you should see him run.
Oh, I did see you run. At the armory.
I've been hardly sleeping, and my nerves have been running like crazy. I'm really hoping that Tim will help to clarify and edit out what might not work. I happened to come across this really great fabric that I had found.
Is it vintage?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, I see. All right.
This is gonna make your eyes go a little crazy.
What is it?
It's a lenticular.
God.
In some way, I want to push the envelope with an odd textile.
But it's got to work.
Right, that's the other thing.
Which way do you go? Do you go the mod route, or do you go the higher-end luxury route? This print, I think it's one of the homeliest textiles I've ever seen in my entire life.
I think it's homely.
I think it's major homely.
Okay.
I mean, this is one sad-looking dress.
Okay.
Sad. It makes me want to weep. Where's the sex that your looks always exude? This looks like Farmer in the Dell. There's way too much happening.
I have more work than I think I can handle at this point. Bye. To the Hudson Hotel, up to the penthouse. Oh my Lord. I'm dying. So surreal. I walk out there to feel this burst of breeze and sunlight and air into my face, and like the only thing that I can be thinking about at this moment is how badly I wish my mom could be here. When I entered onto that balcony, I knew that was her saying to me, I'm there with you to support you. You snuck up on me.
Who's that?
How are you guys? I'm a competitor, like nobody's fighting. How are you? It's kind of like a hate-love relationship. I'm in a competition with them, so I hate them, but I like them personally.
Hello! Let's get lunch. So how do you like the penthouse at the Hudson Hotel? Is this fabulous?
Gorgeous. Ooh.
So I want to raise a glass of champagne to Kimberly, Victor, Joshua, Anya, and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week.
Thank you.
Yay!
Yeah,
I'm going to leave you to enjoy the evening because you're going to have a crazy week ahead.
Yes.
And I'm going to meet you tomorrow morning in your new workroom.
All right, Tim.
Look at this little lounge.
This is how you treat the designers.
We each start one by one, unveiling of each person's garments. You're thinking, oh my God, am I gonna be the worst here?
Good morning, designers. Gather round, please. I want to welcome you to the Piperline Workspace at the 1407 Broadway building. The judges asked to see a sample of each of your collections, so you will each be presenting 3 looks. Your models will not be in today for a fitting. They will be coming in tomorrow. You will fit them, and then we will go to the runway show.
Oh my God.
Remember, only 3 of you are going to be moving forward. I'd love to see your 3 looks.
Okay.
Okay?
I really love the print, and I love them together. It's so chic, and it's so Nina. She's gonna love it. And then, obviously, Heidi's gonna love the jacket, because she wears jackets.
So you are completely confident about this?
I am.
You want to see the three?
I want to see the
All
three.
right. I did a lot of work since you came.
Of course you did. Look at
I mean,
this.
you can see more.
Yeah.
This first drape dress that I had done. And then I kind of wanted to move on to, you know, my version of an LBD.
What's the pink piece? Is that also neoprene?
This is a slack.
Well, can I be blunt?
Of course.
These three looks should have cohesion among them.
Okay.
This looks like the same customer. You throw this in, suddenly, I don't know who she is anymore. I mean, it's looking a little schizo. Kimberly, how are you doing?
Excellent. How are you?
I love hearing excellent. Good. So what are your three looks?
Starting here, because I really want to show this detail. This is actually going to go over the dress. Then I can bring this jacket and this skirt in. We talked about the gown. It's going to be fitted. This looks so great just because it's so tailored. I love this dress. You know, we know it, we love it, we've seen it. Or am I doing too much?
You need to center yourself.
I know, but it's so difficult.
I want you to be thinking, how in three looks can I get the judges to understand that edgy Brooklyn urbanite? Anya.
How are you?
So much better for seeing the fact that you have work on this rack.
Exactly.
All right.
This dress is the beginning in terms of pleating the fabric in and out. So I also did the same, but obviously in a silk, it reads differently.
I mean, basically, it's an inverted pleat.
Yes.
Can I express a disappointment of sorts? And I'll tell you why. I feel as though you've retreated back into your comfort zone.
Right. Yes.
There's that possibility that they're going to say, Anya, this didn't surprise us. Do we want to see the remaining 7 looks? I don't know. Well, I mean, I would say to you at this point, what you need to do is commit to this and just finish everything beautifully.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, designers. I hope that our conversations were helpful to you. I'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye.
Bye, Tim.
Coming up on Project Runway.
How is everyone?
A little nervous. Something has to calm down.
Such is the game. I hope I make it. I just want this so badly. Here we go.
You ready?
Good morning, designers.
Good morning, Tim.
Good morning,
How is everyone?
Good. Nervous.
Nervous is what you should be, all of you. Your models will come in shortly. You will fit them. Then you'll be sending them to the L'Oreal Paris makeup room and the Garnier hair studio. You are free to use the Piperlime wall. Only 3 of you will be coming back here after the judging. I love you all. I'll see you
too,
later.
Tim.
Bye.
Bye. Hi.
Hello, darling.
Did you change your hair color? So I want their hair pulled up into a ponytail, but then I want a big braid.
Okay. I would like everyone just to be tight, slick back, and just ponytail.
Go down a little bit more.
So I'm thinking about a fuchsia lip.
Beautiful.
I want them to just look like they've come out of a commercial for a bronzer type thing, you know?
Okay.
Designers and models, it is time to go down to the runway. All right, everyone, follow me.
Welcome back to New York and welcome back to the runway.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Tonight we'll decide which 3 of you will compete at Mercedes-Benz Fashion Week and which one of you will be out. We wanted to see more from all of you before we made our final decision. So we had all 4 of you create collections. Tonight you will show us 3 looks and we'll decide who we want to see more from. Okay, let's say hello to the judges. First, we have CFDA Lifetime Achievement Award winner Michael Kors,
Welcome back, guys.
Hi, Michael.
fashion director for Marie Claire magazine, Nina Garcia,
Hello.
Hi, Nina.
and that's it.
Good.
You're all very talented, but unfortunately, only 3 of you will compete at Fashion Week. All right, let's start the show.
Thank you.
As I'm looking at the leather skirt with that little cocktail dress, it looks really, really cool. I like it. It's that rock and roll girl, and she looks like a mean girl almost. The second look is probably my favorite. It's a stunner. You can't go wrong with a tuxedo with glass. I love it. I love head to toe. It's beyond belief. I love the third look. I think my favorite thing is the jacket. It looks really cool. It's an odd combination, but I wanted to show a showpiece instead of showing something that's aesthetically normal. I'm really happy with the way everything looks. It's just probably the best that I've done.
The first look is a short batik dress. I think the dress is quite nice. It's a great step towards merging the aesthetics that I now feel I have. I'm looking at Megan in the deep wool bathing suit with a beige long cover-up. It's not terrible, but on a darker skinned girl, it would really look amazing. It is what it is. I think that it will be fine.
She looks like she came from the Bahamas.
The third look is a long gold satin gown. I feel that this dress shows that I'm trying to merge the aesthetics that I have discovered in myself. I feel proud of what I've done. I feel like they best represent the entire palette of the collection, as well as where I'm trying to go as a designer.
My first look is my casual look. It's loose and easy, but it has details and edge that my girl would love. The second look is the brocade two-piece, which is very me. It has a mid-range, I can go to a cocktail party or to work kind of feel. So there really were no issues there. My third look is very representative of what I think my customer would like to see. I like it. I think it has a wow factor and a sense of sophistication that I think goes with the rest of the collection. I love it a lot. I am in love with my collection. I'm very excited that it's very different from the others. I'm just really proud of myself for getting to this moment.
I'm really happy with how this tailored jacket has turned out in terms of using unconventional fabrics. I think it embodies what I do as a designer. I'm really happy with my neoprene little black dress. It's quite beautiful. It's making me melt. My third look I love. I think it's a stunning piece. It shows the organicness of the drapes that I do. But then there's also an amazing fitting jumper that's wearable and extremely beautiful. I feel good. I think my three looks definitely represent what my collection has to offer. I can see how brilliant it will look when it's at Lincoln Center.
Anya, we're going to speak to you first. Let's bring out your models. Tell us about your looks and why you brought these looks today.
Well, I went home to Trinidad. I wanted to represent myself as a Caribbean designer, and I chose these three to give a sense of the palette and to give you a taste of what the whole collection is.
I love this first dress that you did. It's a hybrid between that last black dress that you did and your Caribbean roots.
Right.
I have to say I was a little bit surprised. Out of the three looks, I liked one, which is this dress. I like that print. That to me shows your sense of style. I don't think that the bathing suit is particularly flattering on her. I feel like she's falling out. And then this kaftan, this particular color to me looks just very drab and very sad. The gown to me looks like it's something that you've done in a day.
And I just don't see it being like made very well.
The back part just kind of looks folded over, so it looks very heavy and it looks kind of unfinished. It doesn't flow, it just kind of hangs there and is stuck.
It looks tortured. And listen, and it's satin, so it shows everything.
I mean, the gown kind of comes at the end. It's your wow piece, and I feel like it has to be perfect.
The styling is not helping you at all. You don't need the big Wonder Woman belt. You don't need the bracelets. The shoe looks like something that a bad newscaster would wear. The vibe, I think, is right. You've just got to remember how to style it to keep it young. If they looked a little beachier, it would take the whole thing and give it an easiness.
Right.
I think it needs to look in a weird way. How would someone in the Caribbean look glamorous?
Right.
Well, they'd be undone.
I would try to change the shoes. Maybe you would want to do some cool flats to make it look a little cooler.
Right.
Part of what makes you different than anybody else here is that you have a very different point of view. You just have to, Anya, really embrace what you're good at.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, Anya, we've heard what you had to say. Models, you can leave the runway. Kimberly, tell us about your looks and why you chose these three to show us today.
I went back home to Brooklyn. I'm very passionate about where I'm from. The first look is kind of casual and it shows that vibe. My second look is more of a, she could be going out, she could be going to work maybe. And then with Boyana, I showed you the gown and some of the easy draping that's in the collection. And I just styled them, just to keep it kind of young and still urban and fun.
I love that I know that they're your clothes. You like a girl who's tough and who's got attitude. I like what's going on with how you've handled the sexiness, because they're actually all covered up in the front, which is kind of great, because normally, someone says, I'm gonna make it sexy, which basically means she's topless and she's bottomless. These clothes are full of color, full of sex appeal, so the last thing you need is armloads of bracelets, those big bags, the matching cobalt shoe into the cobalt pant. She looks a little like a club foot. It's so heavy. But I wouldn't even mind seeing just black shoes, simpler hair. And I wish they were cleaned up a little bit.
Okay.
But I like that it has your vibe, because that's really what this is about, you having a point of view.
Thank you.
I think the accessorizing is an issue for me. You need to rethink the whole styling because it's going to help your clothes look much better.
Okay.
So think about that. They should look cooler, these clothes.
I had the biggest problem with the skirt. I do not love the bubble butt. To me, especially from the side, it looks like a cartoon. I think that skirt is awful.
It might be better if it was not quite as arced in the hem. It might be a little bit more universally flattering, and you still get to experiment with volume.
Are you going to start with one of these looks?
There's one piece before this. It's a leather jacket over a mini dress.
Is this your palette total?
No, I have some ivories. It's actually the ivory jacket goes over the skirt.
So where's the ivory jacket?
I don't know. Oh, it was a bit big.
I don't know. I mean, today is an important day.
Yes,
I mean, you might not
agree.
even go because maybe you picked the wrong things today. Okay, we've heard what you had to say. Models, you can leave the runway. Victor, tell us about your looks and why you chose these three to show us today.
When I went home, I went through pictures. I went back all the way to my trip in Mexico where I started. That's where one of my brothers who passed away wanted to take me. And My other brother, which is his twin, took me to the beach. I took these pictures. I printed them into fabric. These were just palms and kind of the sunset when I was having dinner with my boyfriend. I really wanted to show print. I wanted to show texture. I wanted to show separates. This is what I wanted to show you guys.
I love these first two. I think the jacket's great. I like the way you played with the print on the trouser. The tailoring's impeccable. The little zipper dress, she doesn't need sunglasses, quite honestly. The dress is glamorous enough. If the accessories complete it and finish it, that's great. But if they distract, it's a problem.
I do like this see-through top with all the mirrors on there. I think that that's really cool.
Could you do me a favor and take the jacket off? The dress is gorgeous. That's enough. Once you add that jacket to it, it's too much.
Can I try it on?
You want to?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because I had...
If you decide not to show it, maybe I just keep it.
I would love for you to have it.
But realistically, she's wearing a T-shirt and black pants.
It looks really good.
I mean, that is a lot of work.
The work's insane.
I wish these were a little bit smaller. I think it's a really interesting idea, though.
It's a fun piece.
You know?
Can I ask you a question? I love this piece so much. And
I'd whip up a pair of black pants and a black tank top.
Got it.
Find something that's a backdrop for the work that you put into the jacket.
Okay.
I love the top part of this. I think the skirt is too full. Can I see when you zip it down? Yeah. Can I take a look at what happens? I wonder what it would look like without the leather skirt. Oh, well.
Love that.
Divine. The prints are fantastic. You don't need to be so tricky, Victor. You don't need this distracting leather zipper skirt.
Unfortunately, you have to put the skirt back on.
All right.
I think the editing is important. We told you to turn up the volume, but it might be just, you know, more. No. You don't have to go all the way. Just remember, when you've got two great pieces together, you want to let them shine and be a star. But they're both great. Together, they freak me out.
Okay, we've heard what you had to say. Models, you can leave the runway. Joshua, tell us about your looks and tell us why you chose these 3 looks to show us today.
Well, I chose these 3 because they're kind of the DNA of my collection. I really start out with this great palette of color that transcends into a more darker palette. I just really wanted to play with some intriguing cuts, things that are new and innovative. I really definitely wanted to show a little bit of my draping, but also the tailoring that I do.
I have to say I liked a lot of your designs today.
Thank you.
It's modern, it's forward. I like that it has this kind of colorful top underneath it. I like it mixed with the pink pants. I especially like this jacket. I was not so in love with the buckle. Kind of reminds me of, you know, the kind of strap that I put on my kids in the car seat. It looks a little inexpensive. That's so crazy about these shoes. It's a little bit busy down there. The focus should just be on the jacket.
Well, you have me a little bit on a roller coaster. We start with the high. The jacket's great.
Thank you.
And I actually like the utilitarian seatbelt. I mean, I love the whole vibe there. Now we're gonna go to the middle. And I think the back of this dress is great. I love the cut.
It's a sexy dress. It's very simple, but it has interest.
I hate this modesty tab. If it's on a girl who's flat enough and thin enough, you don't need the modesty tab. Here, love it from the front, hate it from the back.
Okay.
Ay, 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 ay. Can I turn around? Oh my gosh, no. The notion that any woman is gonna have her ass exposed in Olivia Newton-John's leggings, I'd rethink this weird combo. But I love the neckline. There's a consistency with this geometry that you have going here, which is fantastic. Can you take her belt off for a second?
Sure.
Try the belt on her with the dress.
It was on her, but I chose not to because it breaks up the...
Let me just see. Well, if you didn't have the modesty tab, I think it's great.
You convinced me. I like it now, too.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, you who has been having so many issues with styling managed to actually have the better styling. These girls are pretty clean. They look very polished.
Thank you.
Just remember not to add too much. I am so impressed. You are a very good designer.
Have a consistency, have a focus. You know, I really think that's so important.
Okay, Josh, we've heard what you had to say. Models, you can leave the runway. We have a very tough decision to make, and then I call you back out. You can leave the runway.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
I have to say, today we have a really tough decision. You know, they all did something good and some things that they really have to work on, especially the girls today, because I thought the boys did quite well. Victor, I was very impressed with today. He has very special pieces. I'm not always saying that they go together.
That's his problem.
You know?
They were all made perfectly, but let's be frank, we restyled 2 out of 3.
Yeah. Those prints were very his own.
All of his clothes are impeccably made and tailored. For the benefit of having a better collection, he needs to know how to edit. I don't know what else he's got up his sleeve. Joshua's got to fix that ugly catsuit gown combo, because it's hideous.
Halloween costume.
It's full Halloween.
It's bad.
And then the black dress with the little modesty tab, he's got to fix that too. His styling was the best of the bunch.
The best. He kept it simple, edited. I mean, and he, of all people.
But he has some clothes to make. He's not done yet either. All 4 of them really put forth something that was distinctly theirs.
Really? You think Anya?
Yeah, I think she got caught up with trying to be glamorous.
But it doesn't have her handwriting on it.
That first dress.
First dress was fabulous.
Was fabulous.
I'm talking about the evening gown.
yeah.
Why did she do it in that fabric?
Because she's not used to making dresses like that, so she really didn't know.
But why? For the finale, why would you do that? Do something that you know you're good at. She might even have blown it.
Well, it was very inconsistent.
2 out of 3.
2 out of 3 were not great.
Were not good. There were others that 2 out of 3 were not good either.
When I look at what Kimberly was doing, a styling disaster.
I didn't like her color palette. And then this matching shoes with bags made it even worse.
I look at these colors and I look at the way it's styled, and I'm worried what else Kimberly's going to show us.
You weren't that negative on Kimberly.
No.
You liked that bubble skirt. I was like, really?
I kind of liked that she was playing with volume. I just think that the way she showed it, with that top and that handbag and those shoes and the braid, made it look crazy. The girls choked today.
Both of them were equally bad
Yes,
today.
both of them were equally bad.
They all need time to be able to make something and possibly edit it and change it and shift it. I think anything's possible.
So we've made our decision. Are we sure about this? Let's bring them back out. You've all given us a lot to talk about, and we're glad to see you pushed yourselves and showed us your very distinct points of view. There were some things we liked about what you showed us, and some things we didn't. And that goes for all of you. Fashion Week is here, and we're about to cross the finish line. Those of you who move forward must listen to our feedback. Use the next couple of days to bring yourselves to the next level. Joshua, congratulations. You're shown at Lincoln Center.
Thank you.
Congrats.
I'm so excited.
Victor, congratulations. You're in. You will also show at Fashion Week.
Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. You made my dream. Thank you.
Congratulations. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Anya, Kimberly, there's a lot of potential in your looks, but you both had problems. Kimberly, from the hair and makeup to the accessories, your styling was a big problem. And you have to watch your color palette. Anya, we appreciate that you went for Caribbean glam, but the looks that you showed us today, they were missing something. Kimberly. You will show at New York Fashion Week. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congrats. I'm proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, guys.
Anya. You're in as well.
Oh my gosh.
You two will show at New York Fashion Week. Congratulations.
Oh gosh, why did you have to do that to me? Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You still have a lot of work ahead of you,
Yes, I know.
though. Good luck to you.
Thank you. I'm completely shocked. This is the last thing I expect to hear. All 4 of us are going. It's just a dream.
Oh my God,
You are such a mess!
We're all going? We're all showing?
You know, any of the 4 of them could still win Project Runway.
I totally agree.
Completely agree.
I think that was a good decision.
So how happy are the 5 of us? Isn't this great? I'm so happy. Congratulations, really. You're not out of the woods, but you're still in the woods. I want you to go to bed, and I will meet you in the morning. We will regroup.
Okay.
Okay? Let's go get some air,
I
everybody.
would love that.
Thanks.
Oh my God, I can't.
So exciting!
Next time on Project Runway.
Tomorrow is the day.
No. What else is new?
I don't know because
What do you mean you don't know? It's tough love.
Okay, where am I standing now?
Hi, everybody.
Designers, we're walking the runway.
I'm wigging out.
I feel like I am screwed.
Pull it together.
To me, it reads a little cheap.
Very gimmicky.
Ooh, what did she make?
That's horrible.
Kind of like, oh God, who wants to wear that?
Visit mylifetime.com to learn more about the fashion you've seen on tonight's show.